Here's lesson 34, number 9. It says, find two functions f and g such that f composed with g of x equals square root x plus 1. So I like to rewrite it as f of g of x, and that shows me that g of x got plugged in to f of x. So we're supposed to find out what's f of x and what's g of x. The one that got plugged in is going to be the inside function. It's going to be this. So this is what I want to use for g of x. And then for the square root that's on the outside, I'm going to call that f of x. And then I'm going to go back and check, did it work? Let's see. If this is f of x and this is g of x, let's find out what f of g of x is and make sure that we get the same thing, that we started with. G of x gets plugged into f of x. Well, f of x looks like this, but instead of x right here, I have to plug g of x in. And is that what I started with? Yes. So this, you don't have to do this bottom part down here. I was just trying to show you how you can check it, because you already know how to compose. If I gave you two functions, I think you guys have been practicing in your homework how to compose two functions. But so this is going backwards. This is called decomposing the functions. So I can make up another one. Let's say I have something that looks like, I'm going to just make something up. Let's say I have that. So basically on all of these, you're looking for what I call an inside function and an outside function. So the inside function on this one would be x plus 5. That's what got plugged into the outer function. Okay, just like this one, the inside function was x plus 1 and the outer function was the root. So it really is like inside, outside. Okay, so you want to use, so if you rewrite this as f of g of x, you can see that this one is the inside function. It's inside of the f function. So, well, here, let me rewrite. I just made this one up. This isn't one of your problems. If I want to know what the two functions are, I can say the inside function. What am I going to call the inside function? I'm going to call it g of x. So I can say g of x is equal to whatever's inside. And what's my outside? I'll call this g of x. What's my outside function? Well, we'll call that f of x. So if you rewrite it like this, it's easier to tell that your inside function. Your inside function is going to be like the last one, and your outside function is going to be the first one if it's written in this form. The outside function is f of x. So f of x, what's on the outside? It's getting squared. So you just have to write x squared. And then you ask yourself, can I go back, if I start with these two functions and compose them, will I get back what I started with? Because, you might want to check yourself, especially if you're a little confused about these. So, in other words, f of g of x better turn out to be this, or else I have named f and g, I haven't, done it right. So let's, without looking up here, let's go down here and let's compose f of g of x. F of g of x. So we said we wanted f of x to be x squared. So that's the outside function. So it's going to be everywhere where I see an x. The one that gets plugged in is the g function. So this, I'm going to plug in x plus 5 into the f function. So it's going to go right there. That's using my two functions. Did it work? Did I come out with what I thought? Yes. So your answer, though, well, this isn't even in your book. Your answer for the problem that's in the book would be, you know, these two answers. So you're just going backwards from what you were doing before.